Alright, so this is the start of the snow globe ring. It's a piece that I've designed for the Jewellery Design Awards 2012. I've only ever come across one particular snow globe ring before, which is by a lady jeweller in the US. It was good actually tracking her down. I got a hold of her and had a chat to her about how she sourced the materials that she did and how she went about it. So that was a great help with finalising the concept. Okay, well, this is the start of the manufacturing of the snow globe ring, and this is the design that I've finalised for it. So this top section is the snow globe part of it, which will be sealed onto the main section of the ring, and the base of the ring will be a solid cast component, which I'll hand carve out of wax. The glaciers are sort of inlaid over the top, and the glaciers will be set with some nice white diamonds, and running in between all that will be all your aqua blues. So this is just a little replica that I've got done in plastic of the globe. It just gives an idea of the general size of it. So the wax starts off in a big chunk like this, and just cut a section off. So what I've done on the top, describe the line of what the overall dimension of the snow globe will be on top. Just gives me a point to file to, and I have to get that finger size probably to a size Y or Z, because all these glaciers will be on the inside of the ring too, so it's going to reduce the overall size of the ring, so I have to make that quite big. We're allowed about 90 hours to do the job, and I've got 9 weeks to finish it in. I'm pretty chirpy right now, but I'll see how I'm going in a month or so. Once I start fitting all these glaciers, I think that's going to be quite a frustrating process, because I can't actually fit them fully. I can only mark out where they will go, because all the aqua blue diamonds have to be set before they get actually fitted to the base of the ring. Okay, well, I'm on to probably about 3 hours into it now, and I've already got the general shape of it pretty much the way I want it. I'm deciding whether to hollow out the inside or not, because it's quite a massive ring if you look at it on my finger. It's going to weigh a lot in metal, so I'm probably going to just lighten it all up, hollow it out, and then later on it sort of will help actually putting those glaciers on the outside, so I can either solder them from the inside or do some riveting or something like that. And then I can put like a sleeve on the inside, which will hopefully make it a lot lighter. Alright, so the wax is now finished. I've hollowed out the inside in there just to lighten it up a bit. I've inlaid a little bit into the top of that there for the dome to sit on there. So the next step is to get that cast. They'll be cast in 18 karat white gold. Should take about a week and a half to come back from the casters. So we'll have a look how it is in gold. These are little penguins that I'm making for inside the dome. What I've done is I've basically made up a little spindle in
18 karat white gold, and I put that in my micromotor. And then I basically just carve out the basic shape of the body and the head of the penguin. Be a little oval shape and a round shape for the head. I flattened out the back of the penguin, and then still keeping it on the spindle, I solder the little wings, I guess, on, and then shape them, and then put the little beak on afterwards. That took about 2 hours to do that, and need to make 4 of them in total. Yeah, it's very cute, very small, very fiddly. So I better get to it and make a couple more.
I got the ring back from the setters yesterday, so you can see some lighter sapphires there going into a medium, down to dark at the bottom. So it's just doing the finer little things, but they're actually most technical parts of it. But there's going to be liquid inside there, which is dyed blue, and I'll be putting diamonds in there. Oh, and that's the little sapphire dish, which actually fits on the top of this little casing, is what I'll call it. So these are the stones I got cut for the inside. We'll just sit on the inside there. This is the top plate I've got. Isn't it? So where those holes are, there's little penguins which will be put in there and lasered from the back, and they're all black rhodiums and look really cute. And I'm going to see about putting some on the outside as well, just to add that little fun factor to it. And the sapphire domes have finally come as well. Pretty much got 3 days to get all done in. Yeah, it's been a actually pretty stressful project. I think the hardest thing has been having to rely on other people. You know, pretty much half of it was actually setting up the stones. I had a lot of faith that Tubby could do it, and he's pulled it off. So yeah, he's done a fantastic job. So especially the tapering of the colours, the sapphires, you know, you can colour grade them from underneath, and you get a place your table up, and the colours are totally different. So I can imagine that would have been quite a nightmare for him to do, but yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's come up awesome. So, yeah, and I guess the other thing was with the sapphire domes, we're getting those made in Germany, so they actually came on time, which is quite good. And yeah, they're a fantastic product, so hopefully I can use some of those sapphire domes in the future. So now basically what I'm going to do is start polishing up this ring and doing the texture. So that's going to take today and tomorrow and a few other little fiddly things. So it's sort of be glad when it's over, but can't wait to see the end result. So yeah, hopefully it does well.